Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to what will hopefully be the conclusion. The conclusion of Zero Time Dilemma. It is so good to have you all here with me tonight as we likely close out this journey. And what a journey it has been. Oh man, oh man. So last time so many things happened. I don't even know what to say. Honestly. Looks like we can kind of just pick wherever. I guess we'll just do C team. And figure out what in the heck is going on. Last time, final decision. We learned so many things. We learned who Delta is. Whoa. We learned that the different wards are really just one big ward.
I knew it.
Sigma and Diana
Looks like the memories we regained
fun
are true after all.
together.
The three wards were all in the same
Oh, is that
place.
what Force Quit does?
Then
Is that what Force Quit does? It lets them get all their memories back?
Carlos!
Akane, Junpei,
and Mira and Eric.
Oh, I see.
And
Carl's
you're-
got...
Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway,
Proof of
What are you guys
friendship.
doing
What the
here?
heck?
According to the schedule, C team and Q team should both still be asleep.
Yes, correct.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
Oh, ho, ho.
So, does that mean
Yeah. I remember everything.
Everything.
I do too?
Oh, yeah?
Junpei and I as well.
We all remember everything. Yay.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Oh.
You have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
then you're
Carlos,
like us.
remember that time you killed me?
Why?
Oh, man.
Hold up.
What?
Eric and I are different.
I mean,
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
what?
Then neither of you got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, let's hear it, Sean.
First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer.
Yep.
Then, I briefly turned off the communication network.
Okay.
That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero.
Good call.
I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let
That's
us in on the
ridiculous
truth
because
of what's going
literally
on
Zero
here.
set the Force Quit box.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense.
What's good,
But
Tommy?
what about you, Sean?
Oh, did I have chat?
Well, you
oh, I have
probably
chat
already
on.
know,
Yeah.
but I'm a robot.
Yeah, it's
Being
all
injected does nothing to me.
good. What?
Then,
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to
Oh.
go into sleep mode.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
Whoa.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
Nice.
What about C team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
first, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
What?
Whoa.
It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Wait a second. Oh, it's...
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it'd look suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room.
Carlos is such a Chad, dude.
You can see the results of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
Damn.
And
he's like, yeah, well,
after
that's true.
that,
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card.
That's
from
why
her.
they did that.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
Yeah.
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
Oh.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Delta? You grab the shotgun.
Q?
Oh yeah, they think he's cute.
Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening.
Why are you so mad? It's your
You were
fault.
the one who named me.
Exactly.
Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your
And everyone's
question.
like, excuse me?
Carlos, Akane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct? Think back on your path to this very moment. Did you arrive in this history by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact.
So basically, they know because
within
Deus
the
Ex Machina.
morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer.
Yeah, we know
so
this.
I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me,
Oh.
in that we do not have the ability to shift.
Oh, snap.
You don't?
That's kind of surprising.
I have another power instead.
Another power?
The power to mind hack.
Mind hack?
Mind hack?
Mind hack?
I am able to read other people's minds.
Oh?
I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads.
Really now?
That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
He already knew.
I saw through your ruse.
Well, duh.
Then why did you...
Because he
I
wanted this to
wanted
happen.
all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result.
Okay.
I already mentioned that I am unable to shift.
Go on.
But
So it's not genetic.
after
well, I
looking
guess it is.
inside millions of minds, I learned one thing.
And what is that?
There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist.
Okay, duh.
Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
Oh,
You
'cause
did all
read-
this? Because you were curious?
That's actually interesting. So he
When a person
used.
does something significant,
He read the minds of
it's difficult
shifters to
boil the
learn
reason
about
down
branching
to
histories.
one word.
Okay.
Their motives are often
So this guy's
very
like 125
complex.
years old, right?
It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
And what would that be?
So why did you do it?
You want to know?
Yes, please.
It
Tell
is
your mother.
so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Yeah.
Phi is.
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course.
Yeah, and?
Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is.
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
Oh?
you're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904, and then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
Yeah.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic. But yes, that was one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Okay.
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see,
Epigenetics.
environmental
get the popcorn.
factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic
Get the
code.
popcorn.
Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it. That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells.
Okay.
I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Oh.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities. Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter. DT, do you recall what was written on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held.
Okay.
So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize exactly the way we are.
Okay.
No, but... Okay,
Phi's
so I
already
get why you
exists.
had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait, there's more?
That's right. Billy Mays here.
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
Don't do it. Oh my. I mean, I don't blame her for being super pissed off.
It's
yeah.
over.
Eric is so good with a shotgun.
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
What?
What did you think was gonna happen?
The hell? What is this?
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
What the heck?
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
No!
Why would you?
Gab.
Bro!
Gab's been...
Did you kill Gab?
What
Yes,
the frick?
with the shotgun you're holding.
What?
There wasn't much life left
But-
in him anyway.
You can't just kill Gab.
You monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
So what's the other thing? You
killed
had two
Gab.
things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack,
We already know that.
but I have not told you everything about it.
Poor
Reading
Gab.
other people's thoughts isn't the only thing
Well,
I
I
can
guess
do with mind
Gab
hacking.
wasn't sus at all.
It only lasts a moment. But I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
Eric, why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is my power.
I shot myself. This is my power.
Let's begin. Your final decision game. You have
All
two
right, Shady. Eric killed a lot of
choices.
people. Okay, what's my
One,
choice?
to stay here and wait to die.
Okay.
The other is... The other...
That's dumb.
Hey! What's the other option? What's the other option?
Well, this is proceeding very strangely.
5 minutes until explosion.
That was a long 5 minutes.
Well, what should we do?
What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
No, we already know the
Mira?
X passes. We already know the X passes. We just have to try the combinations of them.
I have an idea.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us.
What? But 3 of
together.
us can't do that.
Hey, hold on. Like jumping to another history?
But Eric and
I'm sure it will be fine.
Yeah, see you suckers.
Remember what I said?
Listen, you
Human
two are the worst
consciousness
characters
may
of
be
the
a
group,
result
so
of
it's
quantum
okay.
effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
what are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger. And the other one is...
To be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it.
We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can...
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Let me guess, we have to shift all the way back to the beginning.
We need to jump to where all
We're
of
going
us
to the
are
beginning.
alive.
When we're all alive.
In the jail cell at the beginning.
Do you mean...
The beginning in the jail cell. Yes. Back to the coin.
The history, where we won the coin toss.
Yeah, get wrecked. I already won. Gosh, I knew the game ended basically when I'd made that choice. I'm just built different.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea?
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Yeah, we can.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places.
Oh.
Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
What?
Well, they're all living without a care off in another history, yeah?
Yeah, screw them.
One time, they do the coin toss once and win?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's unfair?
No, they got lucky.
Mira, you're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Yep.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
Good point. If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a
So
coin
this
toss.
is a genius. Zero.
You could say the same for us.
Zero doing the coin
The
toss.
only thing we did was lose a coin toss.
Look at how
Even
much
so,
the game progressed.
We've had to go through so much shit.
Yeah,
We've
and-
been forced to put our lives on the line.
Well, you didn't have to put the force foot
Besides,
in.
aren't the bodies in the other histories ours anyway?
Then why should we second guess ourselves?
We're out of time. I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths, or survive by sacrificing our other selves in another history.
Oh wow, this is a fun game.
That's what that bastard meant. The final decision game.
What if I just don't? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, you know what? Let's not shift. Let's just die. Let's just die. We'll get the real ending later. Oh, wow. That's a very pretty explosion. All right, give me the game over screen. Wait, what? Oh.
And more.
Now I have to decide, do I want to leave the button running or just click shift? You know what? I kind of want to let the timer run out. I'm gonna let the time run out and see what happens. I'm gonna do nothing. What happens? Is it just don't shift at that point? Or do I get extra content? Oh, I just get extra content. Well, here I am thinking I'm super big brain and smart and all that. I guess I'm not. Let me guess. This is a sun. Oh, I was already moon. I thought we were going to get an opposite of the coin or whatever. Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, shady. You know what? Maybe there was a secret ending. Why did they include a timer in the first place then? That's it. Yeah, who killed Mira? Who killed Mira? You have to let the timer know. It's so dumb. They have to put exactly like, I don't know, even though I did that. All right. Let's get that content and shift out of here. Forget our loser past selves. We'll just kill them. What? Okay, that actually makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I also thought there was gonna be like another puzzle and like a way longer ending. But we'll see. Maybe the game's still gonna keep going.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
So we got to this ending so that we could
Somehow
shift.
Feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Someone?
What kind of bet?
So our bodies are here basically to shift
Did
into.
we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
What's up, XLR? Wait, how does Sean shift? He's a robot. Whatever.
Did we do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
Yo, let's go, XLR.
How would I know?
Hit me up with the link. I'll try to watch
Hey,
it.
Mira. Eric, do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
Who are you again?
Then we really did.
I'm kidding. I
Well, it
know who
must have
Sean
worked.
is.
Life
Let's go,
is
XLR.
unfair. Don't you think?
Oh yeah, you're alive. Gab's alive! Yeah! Oh, that
You
means
bastard.
that means Gab. That means
17
Gab could
years
also
ago,
shift.
A snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did. Just one small snail, and everyone's lives, even the world, changed.
So, what's the big deal? Would you just quit talking nonsense?
Is Gab the
I'm
snail?
so glad you were safe.
Of course we were. You all have shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Yeah, they don't
Isn't
know
it
anything.
obvious? We're throwing you in the
He
slammer.
never did anything wrong in this
And
history,
my
though.
crime?
Murder.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police would listen.
But in the other histories,
And
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift.
he can just read minds.
The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind hacked you. In effect, the me you know is a different person than the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full
Like
of
every single
criminals
person in this
of all
group.
kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite. Why? Aren't you happy?
No.
I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Phi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6.
Oh.
There is only a bright future ahead. For
That's why
all
he
of
did
us.
this.
Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
So basically, the only way to stop Radical 6 was to have them all shift.
According to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
religious fanatic, a terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
Nice.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Well, they might.
So now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Phi?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where 2 billion would survive. But yet, you decided to jump to this history. That means you chose a future where humanity goes extinct, over 6 billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined yet.
Oh?
We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Huh. You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think so too.
I agree.
Okay, me too.
Mira.
You're right. The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you in another history that my motives are complex. Imagine, what if none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter? You're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan, without a single casualty.
So basically,
I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played?
so basically,
Very
the
well.
ending that we
I
just
will
get the
give
blue
all of
coin
you one last choice.
makes the 8 billion people die. The one where all this, well, VLR was the one where he had intended, and now this is a
With
third
that
one.
gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave.
Oh?
I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be? Pull the trigger or let me go.
I wonder if he's a religious fanatic.
The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line.
That's true, he did kill Gab.
This is the decision game.
Is that the game? You just don't know what's gonna happen? Okay. I can't skip the credits, which means this is like the true end. So basically, we have to figure out if killing him... I feel like it would be better to keep him alive, and the reason is he literally should be able to mind hack everyone and figure out who the fanatic is going to be. That's what I would do. No, you're gonna say Seraphim. You're expecting this 124-year-old dude to go around and mind hack all 7-8 billion people on the planet. And my answer to you is, you know what? With excuse me. You know what? With all the random BS technology and financial backing that these characters randomly have, they could probably do it. Zakane is apparently like a multi-millionaire. I'm not gonna lie, I did not think Zero was going to be the child of Diana and Sigma. Did not predict that. Nor did I think Phi would be that way too, though the redhead comment is very interesting. Akane is attractive. Well, you said it. If you insist. What is going on? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, never mind. Oh, this sounds actually good. Okay, I'm like really curious to see what's going to happen. Well, while this goes, I'm going to talk about my thoughts for the game. Overall, the things that I thought this game did well, I thought the puzzles were really good. I think that's what makes Zero Escape an enjoyable series, is that the escape room like puzzles, just a little bit of a different twist on just mystery solving, especially in a visual novel game like this. So I enjoyed the puzzles. Some of them had some moments. Files in the menu, yeah, we'll read those afterwards. Well, we'll keep going since this is a bit of a shorter episode so far. Yeah, I thought the puzzles were good, even though some of them had some moments that were like I was not a big fan of. But they're certainly good too. Characters, you know, it's kind of funny because what, 5 of the 9 characters are repeats? Or wait, is it just 4? Let's see, it's no, just 4. Junpei, Akane, Sigma, and Phi. So the character cat, yeah, 4.5 with Diana. Yeah, maybe that's where I was thinking with 5, because Diana's basically Luna. Okay, I feel like character cast wise, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Junpei's not much of a repeat. Junpei is just 1/2 per brother. Well, yeah, there you go, 5 total then. You include. But you're right, Junpei is not much of a repeat because his personality changes so much. And that was kind of the thing. I feel like a lot of the character cast kind of bothered me. Yeah, Junpei went from being cool and like trying to figure things out to like uber duper garbage. Like, I spent a year doing messed up stuff and now I can be a dick to whoever I want. Didn't work for me. What do you mean all sections cleared? We don't even know what happened. Is there anything else? No. Oh, I guess we don't get to see that ending. That's cool. Oh, there's still stuff here. Does this matter? Do these even matter? Okay, I'm kind of curious. I'll keep talking about my characters though. Oh wait, okay, yeah. I changed my mind. We're gonna say Gab. Sorry.
Oh.
Hang on, you're right. I should have said Gab.
Oh.
Oh. Hold on. Sorry. Yes, that's right, Eric. I know. Wow, Eric's always got a gun. That's the only thing Eric does in this game. I I felt like Mira and Eric were both garbage characters. Sean's kind of cool.
What the hell? Are you screwing with me?
No.
That's not funny.
Yes, it is. Hey, don't shoot me. Mira was nice because she like comforted Eric, but then I found out it was because she wanted to reap his heart. This is why Eric sucks. One of the many reasons he sucks.
Oh, screw it. I'll just kill all of you.
Diana's a nice character, even though her whole thing with Sigma's weird. You know, like, I don't know, just...
I'm coming to you, Mira.
Okay. Whatever, Eric. That was fun. Yeah, that is a good point, Tommy. That is a good point. All right. Well, I don't care about the other one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to do files. Oh, we'll do files. Yeah, basically Dark Bro. Trying to think who else. Let's see. Phi and Sigma are fine, even though Sigma's just weird most of the time. Junpei's a douche. Akane is fine. Carlos is cool. I guess the cast is actually the cast. Well, there's the thing. Like Mira and Eric bring the cast down a lot, like a lot. Same with Junpei. But like in VLR, like Alice was garbage, Clover was garbage, Dio was garbage. Tenmyuji at times, who is Junpei, was kind of garbage. Sigma was weird and horny most of the time. Who else was in that game? Kay is weird. Phi is fine. Luna's fine. Who else am I missing from that crew? Orc is fine. Yes, Kay is weird. Well, to be fair, my first bad ending was Kay betraying me, so let's read these files. Apparently Sean for wait, what are you? You can't move, he kicks outside, guys. Sean, I know where the transporter is. You stop young Mira from committing murder. Mira, I'm sure. Wait, what is this? Read one for. Hey Mira, how are you feeling? You alone? Come on, Eric. We visited last week. Your smile, Mira. You're just saying. I brought your guests to see you today. Hey Mira, long time no see. It's Sean. Oh, I'm happy you remember. Hi Mira, the sun is shining through iron bar window. In a long time, Sean's good to see you. Oh, the smile that appears in her face is real. Mira no longer needs a plaster fake. When I heard you turn yourself in, I was really surprised. Eric was the one who convinced me, said I should pay for my sins. We could be together. Wow. So that's why you got married in jail. Eric ducks his head shyly. Oh. Don't you regret marrying me? I did carve your heart out in another history. Isn't that what you said, Sean? Yeah, you did. Eric looked at Mira saying this. I've already told you this a bunch of times. I forgive you. No matter what happens, besides you haven't killed me in this history yet. But the Heartrippers kill people already, so many. Sean, stop it. Eric turned angrily on Sean. Mira's face falls into a frown, but Sean continued. Turn yourself in, Mira, but that doesn't mean you paid for all the crimes you did. I doubt the family and friends that were left behind would forgive you if you were on death row. There's no way you could clear your sins here. You grit your teeth, but there is a way to clear them. Well, not what you've done. You have to pay for those your whole life, but maybe you can in another universe. Oh. So they go, I see, interesting. Post payoff. Junpei sits upon a white sofa somewhere within the secret location of Crash Key's twinkling appendix. What else should I say? Laying on the table in front of him is a half ring that suddenly kind of pops up. What are you doing, Junpei? She playfully. Yeah! Junpei drives for the lever, but she snags it. Let's see. Carlos, without you, Akane would have never gotten together. Thank you. Is this an invitation to the wedding? No, it's most definitely not. Makes it grab at the paper, but Akane moves over. Just a progress report, Junpei pauses. Okay, yeah, I mentioned the wedding, but the date hasn't been set yet. I made a promise to you and your brother we wouldn't get married until we've dealt with a fanatic. Akane's face flushes bright red. She hastily hides her face behind the letter and goes back to the read. I like nothing more than to get the approval and blessing of our old friend and for those we met 6 months ago. Eyes wide, Akane glances up at Junpei. He avoids her gaze, awkwardly scratching the back of his head. Oh, snap. You know, there's a history where I keep searching for you even after I'm old and craggly. It still exists out there. When I think of that, a sharp pain jolts to Junpei. Akane is pinching his cheek. Ow, that hurts. What are you doing? Prove to you that this isn't a dream. You still can't believe we're together like this. Oh no. Junpei shakes his head. You changed a lot, Junpei. Half a year ago, you would have never been this honest. It's like, I want to describe it like a dream, huh? She leans over and quickly pinches Akane. Oh, now you've done it. He darts forward and go. Oh no. Oh no. Go just. I know where this is going. After Junpei with both hands, getting a pinch wherever she can. He does the same once. They start laughing. It's very hard to stop and they keep going to the other bit. I guess this is all thanks to Carlos too. So I'm writing a letter. That thank you letter. Akane's left hand ring glitters on her right finger. Oh, okay. That didn't go. I thought that was going to turn into another Diana Sigma thing. All right, let's talk about Carlos. The day is bright and clear. A girl in a white dress strolls along the beach, the wind tossing her long blonde hair up playfully until a half a year ago she'd been confined to a bed. Carlos' eyes still tear up every time he sees her smile. Come on, Carlos, you don't always have to help me. That's the point of my rehab. Oh, you're right. Sorry, Maria. Sorry to do the Eggman or the shadow impression. Carlos brushes her hair out of her face. It's definitely not the summer sun that's making him act out of sorts. It's the fact that his sister is there standing before him. Maria grins up at him. What would Akane and Junpei say if you saw you being all fussy like this? It's fine. They understand how important you are to me. Both you and Junpei put your lives on the line. That was a different history. But going through that means we know how to treat Revere syndrome. I can't believe we have the ability to jump through space-time. I'm just glad you're able to control it now. It's all because Carlos met Akane and Junpei that Maria was able to recover. He wishes he could show them just how well she's doing. You're thinking about them, aren't you, Carlos? What makes you say that? Because you're smiling. Carlos closes his eyes and his unconscious smile turns fun. They're just about your age and it kind of feels like that they gained a brother and another sister. You are going to their wedding, aren't you? Yeah, and you're coming with me. There's something Carlos needs to do first. Back when the three of them parted ways, I'll be writing to hear word from you when you locate that terrorist. Carlos held his right hand out toward Akane and Junpei and the other two grabbed down with their knowing. There's no way of knowing if Delta was still in the truth, but if he was, one fanatic would kill off all of humanity. Akane and Junpei vowed to find this person and Carlos offered to help. He can still feel the strong bond between the three of them, their hands clasped together tightly. I suppose I better get used to talking more before the wedding, huh? Pulling her hair out of her face, Maria reached to her brother, who takes her hand in his, and they continue walking down the beach. The same blue sky over this stretches over friends Carlos knows he can rely on. Ooh, the other Phi. Baby Phi was indeed transported from 1904 to 2008, but Phi also remained in 1904. Whatever happened to that Phi? Rumor is she became a brilliant scientist and worked in a research facility in the U.S. well into her hundreds. The facility was researching the transporter, and that's where the Phi from 1904 is sent. Oh, so basically Phi there, like, worked on this thing until other her. So basically, she supported herself. Oh, nice. A robot's new name. A robot with a his name Sean. He has never been called anything other than what those in the underground shelter. Platitude, Octas, Fabula, familiar face from VLR. Applaud, the play is over. Post-apocalypse, this must be fate. Fate. Diana smiles weakly from the bed at Sigma's question. Oh gosh, don't you remember you told me that yourself. Me, I never said it if it was really me then. Yeah, it's a Sigma who was 67 inside. Then it's just her frail hand closer to Sigma. Her frail hand, dear lord. And he gently grasps it between his own. Formally grasp it. Formally grasp it. All right. The Sigma before her is not the one who was trapped in the shelter, but it's the same body, but a different consciousness. Oh. On April 13, 2029, Sigma was at the headquarters of Crash Keys. His eyes and arms replaced with robotic ones. There, the young Sigma returns to his body from 45 years in the future and begins to carry out Akane's instructions. How many years has it been since you came here, Diana? A little over 3, I think. I followed you here in May 2029. A violent coughing fit takes over her. She speaks. Sigma helps her with Hadley until her back subsides. Why didn't the medical pie work? I told you. It's fate. Diana's skin is deathly pale, but her eyes will still shine with life just like a child's. Oh dear. I always dreamt of coming here. Did you know that Diana is the name of the goddess of the moon? I've wanted to do this ever since I was little, so I'm perfectly fine with dying here. What are you saying? I've been able to spend the last 3 years living with you, Sigma. I've treasured every moment. Sigma lowers his head, his expression pain. please don't make that face. You don't need to be sad. In the year 2074, you will shift back to Christmas 2028 and the next day. Old me will head to the decom facility in the Nevada desert and meet you. Diana nods and closes eyes and shakes his head. That's not it. I mean, I'm in love with you. His declaration stops as Diana's lips. Oh gosh, close over his and a kiss. The rest of the words are lost. This game, dang, this game just said, you know what we're gonna do? You know what? It. We're gonna ship Sigma and Diana, and we are gonna be very plainful about it. After a moment, Diana murmurs, it must be a wonderful future, the future where we found each other in 2028. Sigma holds on to her tightly, aching, heartfelt sobs echo with a cold, silent world. That sucks. Gab letter, anagram. Where did the air decks go? Oh, where do they go? A small space for Gab where he rests on a rug. That is dope. That's dope. Okay, also known as the hairworm, is a thin and long, the larvae and hatches aquatic environments and consumed by water. Insects which are eaten by land-based bugs like crickets and praying mantis. Once a parasite reaches the level, they can control its host, lean into water and drown it. Parasite then escapes the host and returns to the water where it reproduces. The larvae are eaten by water. The what the frick? I forgot about that. It's messed up. Language center. Popularity held belief is that our language center resides on the left side of the brain, but recent researchers revealed that the side difference among individuals, roughly 30 to 50% of those, the language center in the right hemisphere end up left-handed, while a small percentage are right-handed. The side containing the language center is called the major hemisphere. Okay. Taking the multiverse theory into consideration, the P who chose the left path, LP, must think, why am I not the P who chose the center path? And it says stuck in the cell. But there's only one world, then LP's history disappears once P chooses the center path. Some of you may be thinking, but then why isn't it just a straight road? But it's not that simple. What happens with the person who picked the right path? He gets into an accident, but after extensive rehab, wins the gold medal at the Parallels. He marries a beautiful wife, has several children, and by the time he's older, many grandchildren too. To consider again, if the world is one single path, what about RP's life? Where did his glory go? What about the happiness with his family? If the only one who remains in CP with his rich right, is that a true happy ending? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Incinerators, I don't care. Shift. We already know about that. Are there anything else? Are there others of these that matter? I don't think this matters. Anything with the quest? Oh, I guess I missed two. Oh well. Did I have to get all the important deets to the 100th? Oh yeah, it's a long number. So basically, does this imply, so Dio is basically Delta, right? Dio is Delta. Does that mean Delta planned for them to disrupt the plan so that they would be sent back so that they could do this? Pretty crazy if that's the case. All right, unless anybody else has something that I really need to be doing, Dio shouldn't actually be Delta. Really? I thought Delta was brother. Dio is a clone of Delta's, not. Oh. So, with all that being said, I believe I am done with the game. Final thoughts. I was talking about characters in the credits. I think the cast is fine. There's definitely a lot of weird... Okay, here's the thing with this game. I like that... I liked how they like condensed the storyline and then expanded it once you had the right details to know how this actually played out. I thought that was clever. I really just want to complete this. Sorry, I want to get the bad ending. It's bugging me. While we do this, I'll give the rest of my review. Basically, the story...
I don't know.
the story progressed in like a way that I felt like
You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Sorry, now I'm distracted by the loud noises.
Oh God.
Okay, that was fun. Anyway. All right, we completed everything. Okay, all right, nice. We got it all. We got it all done. I did one of the things, like, I understand why they did the teams the way they did. It makes sense given the context of the game. It was kind of a bummer not to see the characters interact more. I don't know. I think there's something like that's what I liked about 999. You had all these characters and you all kind of saw the different interactions with each other. That's what makes Danganronpa really nice. I guess so, Dark Pro. I really just really enjoy watching Eric shoot people, I guess. You know, so yeah, I just thought the character interactions could have been a little bit better. Or like, I understand the context of the game, but and then there's just like, I don't know. I like the puzzles in this game. Let's see, how many puzzles were there in the game? Well, this isn't really a puzzle. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 puzzles. I am shocked they didn't do more puzzles, to be honest. This game felt, or wait, did I count that right? Did I miss some? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, I miscounted. 12, 13. Yeah, there's a lot of... The puzzle rooms were just there. I agree. And I felt like... Yeah, it just like there's no impact. Like the non-array games had like a purpose. No, I haven't, Kirby, because I just beat I waited till I beat the game. ZDT's puzzles feel cleaner. I thought the puzzles themselves were good. The other thing that I liked ZDT more than VLR was like VLR is extremely repetitive. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. That's what it felt like. Like the advantage to ZDT over VLR is I felt like I felt like that VLR is so repetitive. At least this kind of kept moving, even though it made some very weird jumps. Some very strange, just, I don't know, just weird. Yeah, exactly, Dark Pro. So I thought ZDT did better than that with VLR. I also felt like VLR just like I don't know, VLR also like, I don't want to say explain things better, but see, VLR, I felt like if VLR had a cleaner ending, it would have been a lot better game, and it would have been less repetitive. It would have been a lot better. The stuff that is there actually feels kind of like, at least to me, felt kind of good. ZDT, I guess, built on things really well. It just, I don't really know how to say it. It just felt like really clustered and not as meaningful. And I don't think that here's the thing. Here's why I like Danganronpa more than Zero Escape, or one of the reasons I do. Each Danganronpa game, you could play that as an individual game and it would be okay. You don't have to like you could have ended the series after Danganronpa 1 or Danganronpa 2 or Danganronpa V3. Here, you had to play this game for ZDT. That you were left with a cliffhanger, which I understand for some games might make sense, but yeah, this didn't work. It could have been budget wise. Yep, I know that, Tommy. I know that. I wish it would have just been a bit of a. It just felt like, oh, you beat the second game, you figured it out, but it's all for this game. And then it's just like, yeah, I know that, but it still felt weird. Yeah, oh, I actually did like that, Kirby. Yeah, no, that was sick. Like, it actually is super sick that something extremely important can be put right here. Like, I absolutely agree with you there. That was really brilliant. I felt like the DDT ended thing, other than, like, I don't like that they're like, you could either kill me or you can leave me. And now it's just like, okay, story's done. Just doesn't, I don't know. Oh, yeah, well, that's obvious, Dark Bro. We don't talk about the puzzle room in Danganronpa 2. Yeah, so I'm not... I think ZDT is good. There's just a lot of parts that left me being like, okay. And I felt like VLR had... I like the branching, like each storyline, like one focused on Radical 6, one focused more on like sort of the... like who's killing... One was a little bit more focused on the time bombs. Like, this game, it was like, I don't know. It was a little bit more muddied in some cases. And Zero Escape, like, I feel like this game was like, how can we give characters the most gruesome, ugly, like, background possible? Like, what's the most gross, disturbing thing we can do? And then blah, it's like Mira rips out people's hearts, and then you have the ending where she's actually doing it, and like you have them all exploding, like this acid, like they all get melted by acid. It's like, oh really? My gosh, I just. To me personally, that kind of like thing doesn't really add to the game all that much. I don't know. Doesn't really work for me personally, but this is weird. This is really weird, and they presented it really weird. Sigma and Diana, they're trapped, and then they're okay, and then Diana goes crazy, and she becomes an alcoholic, and then she's like, Sigma, you coward! You won't have sex with me, you ballless coward! And then Sigma's like, bro, stop, and then she's mad, and then they go, and then they have a heart-to-heart, and they're like, I'm sorry, and then, well, bam, babies. It's just weird. I don't know, this is weird to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I appreciate, like, I would have never expected Phi to be Sigma's daughter. Oh, gosh. Yeah, sure, Johan. I'm a little scared. I was a little scared after I mentioned that part. You want to send me a video. Oh, no. What is this?
Hey, sleep with me?
No.
Do you hate me?
Of course not.
Then sleep with me.
See, this is so uncomfortable.
Hurry.
This is so uncomfortable. Oh no, what am I about to see? Just time to decide. Oh, that's actually really cool, Kirby. Johan, that video is That was funny and extremely uncomfortable. So. Oh man. So it is cool that they were able to plan things like that. Like, wow, I would have never and from VLR, you would have never guessed. I mean, it's really weird. It's really weird that Sigma wants to like see her in a swimsuit and be horny. It's kind of messed up. It is a cool combined story. No, that was Diana XLR, not June. So I would say that, I mean, the game is good. If someone said, hey, Seraphim, I'm looking for a good puzzle game, visual novel-like game, would you recommend Zeroscape? I would say yes. I would say yes. It's worth playing for sure. I think 999 is really, really good. I mean, I liked VLR and Z. It's not like I didn't like the game. There are just parts of them that made me go, okay. Whereas I feel like 999 was more like, all right, let's see where this leads. Okay. Like, I don't know. That just, and obviously it was meant to be a single game, so it felt more complete, even though there were certainly parts. I just feel like after this, it's like, it feels like they almost were going to make a game 4. Like, now they have to find the fanatic. Or maybe there's really no ending. I don't know. I still think Ace Attorney is better than Danganronpa and Zeroscape. But I certainly would recommend Zeroscape to people that like this type of gameplay. So, all right. With that in mind, thank you so much for watching Zeroscape. I enjoyed the trilogy. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. And very silly stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. And I will see you for the next playthrough. Have a good night.